Welcome to Metal Diarrhea, the metal channel for Zoomers. I'm Foreskin Shredder and I'm joined by AR-15 who's stuffing his fucking face with a Subway sandwich right now. Because he
Shut
couldn't
up,
be
I'm not doing
asked
that.
to fucking make his own sandwich, that fucking lazy ass.
I'm lazy. Shut the fuck up.
So, my fucking co-host. Anyway, today we are kind of reviewing, not really, but we are talking, ranting, whatever, about Catacombs in the Maze of Kadath. Catacomb is a French death metal band, although I would pick a bone with that because I wouldn't say this is pure death metal, but we will get into this later. Yeah, and this is an EP. This means they have only 5 songs, but actually they have only 4 songs because the first track, Enter the Castle of Great Entities, is an intro track, so that doesn't fucking count. And and yeah, let's get right into it. So, AR, would you like to add something regarding
Well,
Catacomb?
honestly, I'd love to let you start off
Yeah, I
since
did
you're the one
already. I
recommending
can
it.
talk about it. Okay,
If you did,
I can talk more.
what I would say is that, so honestly, I do agree with you that there's a little bit more than just straight death metal to this album. I don't
Yeah,
know what exactly I
definitely.
would call it,
Well, for
but I
example, the
honestly really
use
love
of
that.
fucking piano,
Yeah, that's a very black metal
chorus,
thing.
and there is
Like,
also this one instrument, but I have no idea what's it called. It's very characteristic. Yeah, so this
yeah, maybe
isn't
it's a native French thing.
on Metal Archives. It says this is a death metal band. I don't know how it looks with their later releases, but this is definitely not a pure death metal release. I would say this is something like, I don't know, blackened death metal or atmospheric death metal. I'm not sure, but the atmosphere really is dripping in this one. So
Well,
let's
atmospheric tends to be more like progressive in some ways, but definitely like it is very atmospheric though.
Yeah,
I
it
think
has a
that's what I like
vibe to
about it.
it. It
Yeah,
has a
it's like
lot
this
of
three.
tempo changes, and when it's like, and the other's like, oh,
Wait, I mean, come on, dude, the vocals actually, those are death metal guys,
yeah,
but like it does
definitely.
sound like they were really trying to, like they really went for something different there. It really did sound sort of like a Lovecraft monster.
Yeah, and regarding the vocals, I really like them. They're not my favorite vocals in death metal ever because that title goes to Bolt Thrower. But it's really up there. It's one of my favorite death metal vocals. Uh, let's talk about the tracks. I'm not going to go. Okay, so first off, we've got Enter the Castle of Great Entities, which I mentioned is just an intro track. Then we have the key, and the key, it's nice. It has this riff, this like, oh, it's like very evil. And it's like mid
It's
tempo
okay,
at the
so
beginning. It's awesome.
okay, so you know when you're summoning Satan and like the wind gets really cold and like everything gets really dark, that's kind of what it sounds like.
That sounds
It's,
like
it's
calling my ex.
yeah, that's a better description
Yeah,
probably.
the key.
Um,
Imagine you're shit faced drunk, and your bitchy girlfriend. You know she's waiting for you, and you're opening the door. You try not to start uh, uh, a shit show. You just want to slip into the bed, but she's waiting for you, and you can basically hear the opening riff from the key. This. That's the key. That's basically it. And the next song, without question, the best fucking song on this EP, Hallucinating Mountains,
Oh.
which, holy shit, this song, oof, oof, it sounds just so evil. It sounds so fucking evil, like, you, I don't know, like fucking, like your ex in court. That's how like it sounds. I mean, it's just such a good song, and the vocals are fucking spot on. My favorite track on this EP. If you have only time for one song from this EP, which is weird because this EP is like what, 25 minutes? No, I think it's even less.
Um, it's about yeah, no, it is 25 minutes.
Oh, okay. Then definitely listen to Hallucinated Mountains. Uh, Next up we have Time's Lurker, which if I remember correctly, it is much more mid-tempo than the rest, or am I mistaken?
So this track starts off with a piano intro,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
then it goes into like straight blast beats. Like it's just but then it kind of goes mid tempo. It's a good song, but because of its tempo, because of its speed, it's really not my favorite. But I definitely do think the piano to blast beat transition, like the drum solo transition, is
Yeah,
pretty cool.
interesting composition, but not my favorite song on the CP. And then we have the Nemesis, the longest song on this album. I think it's 8 minutes. And yeah, this one was also mid tempo, right? Because the thing is
Yeah,
with Nemesis with this album is that there are a lot of tempo changes, so I get it mixed up. Like, was this song mainly mid
it's
tempo or wasn't it? I don't know.
it was mainly mid tempo.
Yeah, and
It's
yeah, but
it's a very progressive album in that sense. Like it is just more like straight
yeah,
death metal, but in the tempo changes, yeah, and the pianos, the other instruments, I
definitely
guess, the
very
bells and whistles.
interesting. Like one of the more unique death metal EPs slash albums I've listened to.
You, you know what I will say about Nemesis though? I think Nemesis clearly demonstrates the atmosphere because throughout Nemesis there's like this riff that they keep playing. I can't even remember it, but there's like this crazy, it's not even that evil, it's just like this crazy atmospheric riff that keeps going on, and I love it. And it's mid tempo, so it just feels a little bit cold.
Yeah.
And it's a great song, great track to send you off
Well,
after the album kind of pummels you a little bit.
there's no song on this EP which is entirely mid tempo or entirely fast tempo. It's everything like you. It's like a roller coaster, honestly. And yeah, I think they did a great job. And and let's talk maybe about the album cover, which I think is great, very cool. Uh,
I
so is the
was I was gonna yeah.
yeah,
No, I was gonna say I was gonna segue into that with the cold atmospheric thing and the evil thing. It's like I think the cover represents that perfectly,
yeah,
doesn't it?
it sounds it
Yeah.
well. It looks how it sounds. Yeah, this album looks how the songs sound, basically. So yeah, do we recommend it? I definitely recommend it. Solely on the fact that there's
Uh,
like, if the let me just say this: if the only good song on this was Hallucinating Mountains and the rest was shit, I would still recommend it because Hallucinating Mountains is such a fucking awesome song that amazing. That like it's great. I give it 10
wait,
sushi
one
rolls
thing.
out
Or
of
two
one
things.
tentacle.
Two things.
Yeah.
The intro track. I know some people like to skip intro tracks because and my criteria is always could the album do without it? Is it on? Should you skip it? And could it just be part of the first song? And to answer those three questions, if the intro track were part of the first song, that would probably be really annoying. The album could probably do without the intro track, but I'd skip it. It's really fun and it really feels nice when you go from the piano, the weird piano, to the crazy riff, the evil riff on the key. So don't skip the intro track. And second, for anyone who may have or may have not noticed it, in the Maze of Kadath is a reference to an H.P. Lovecraft short story, The Dream Quest of Unknown Kadath. So this is sort of Lovecraft infused, um, or Lovecraft inspired. So if you like that, you're really gonna get a feel for, you're really gonna get that creepy Lovecraft feel in this album. Uh, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, so as I said before, 10 sushi rolls out of 1 tentacle. Recommend it. Go
Uh,
listen to it. I'll link it in the comment section below, and I'll guess that's it. You've got anything to add?
I would give it one Cthulhu out of 10 dead occultists.
Okay.
I think that's my official ranking.
Okay. So you guys heard it. It's a good album. I mean, EP, but whatever. So, like, subscribe, ring the bell, and we see you next time on Metal Diarrhea. And take care.